slammer stepper. Nope, I'm just cage. Hopefully that's not the theme for all day today. Maybe I should just forehand throw them in at all times. All right, today we are checking out the new Lucid Ice Sockibomb Slammers. Obviously this will be the first time, technically the second time, that these discs have been ran in a premium plastic. Ricky was actually selling some moonshine ones on his Instagram a couple weeks ago, but this is our first look at like a premium plastic Sockibomb Slammer. A little bit more gummy, even though it's ice plastic. Purple one feels a tad bit more stiffer, but it could also be it's a little bit colder. Throughout the video, I'm gonna give my honest opinion on this disc. One of my opinions about the original Sockibomb Slammer was not a fan because I couldn't hold on to it. This one, with it being more gummy, I can actually get a good grip on these. Interested to see if they're still just as overstable. I think the numbers are like 3204 or something like that, but we're gonna start here on hole 1. It is just a par 3, 178 foot. I'm gonna try one on backhand, one on forehand. That's why I've got two, to try to show different shot shapes. Yep, they're just as overstable. You know, a part of me thought that for whatever reason, these would have a little bit more glide. So here's the profile of it, still bored flat. The thumb track's not as aggressive, but it's still there. So let's give it a try on a forehand. Yeah, forehand, you're definitely gonna get a little bit more, you know, probably a little bit more distance since they are overstable, more torque resistant. But we'll see. That was just a little chip up forehand. We'll see what happens when we put power on it. All right, backhand is absolutely part. I think that's what these discs are gonna be really good for. It's just those short little holes, just to make sure you don't blast past them. Purple one over here, forehand, landed a little bit further. Still a good shot though. If you've seen me play this hole before, you know that I slip very easily on this hole. So we're gonna go backhand hyzer around the tree, and then we're gonna try a little forehand flex shot, kind of right up the middle, see if we can put these on a little bit of angle and they still fight out, but still might have to throw this flat to get there. Skip up the hill, be aggressive. Nope, that's usually what happens if you don't get to the top of the hill. Try a little forehand. It's just 210 feet, but I'm also throwing a slammer. Settle. That was kind of all right. All right, these are definitely more forehand friendly. Still kind of feels awkward throwing in backhand. See how the slammer putts. Oh yeah, new putters, baby. Hole 3 is a par 3, 300 feet. It plays downhill. Gonna be really hard to see if this at least holds an anhyzer for a little bit. I know it hit a tree, but that was already coming out. Boy, these things are still overstable. I don't know why I thought with these being a little bit more gummy, they'd actually have a little bit more glide. They do not. Still built like a brick house. I don't want to try to throw my arm trying to get to the basket. Let's just throw a nice, clean forehand. Skip down there. I mean, it's down. That thing is going. Definitely has a lot more ground play than the OG Sockibomb Slammers that are base plastic, but they're still just as overstable. All right, let's be honest. This isn't a disc that you're going to be going off the tee at 300 feet. Unless you're Ricky Wysocki, maybe he would throw a forehand slammer on this hole. But this is what I feel like this disc is built for. A little high. Yeah, those things, even though that's downhill, it gets a lot of ground play. See if our upshot from the forehand's better. All right, I did not bring a towel, so this is soaking wet. We're filming this in the morning. It was a good run. Yeah, so if you're struggling for like an approach disc that you're kind of just turning over or juicing too hard, the Sockibomb Slammer in this plastic might be good for you because you can actually get a good feel, a good grip, and really just power on that forehand approach shot as much as you want. It's really not going to go anywhere. All right, hole 4 is a par 3, 204 feet uphill. You have to throw from a hill. So getting the slammer there is going to be a very difficult task. But once again, we're going to go backhand, forehand. Yeah, it's going right into the tree. All right, forehand might be the play for me. And turfed it. The reason why I didn't go too far off the tee, it's not because I'm bad, because that's more of an approach shot that the Slammer will be good for. All right, we only went a whopping probably 50 feet off the tee, but this is more in a line of what the Slammer can do. Just go a little baby flex. God, those still just fight right out of it. Yeah, I mean, even when your angle's not good on forehand, the thing's so overstable, it will help correct it for you and just kind of put you close to the basket. Hole 5 is a par 3, 230 feet. Again, gonna be quite the pump for a Slammer. Cause it's still uphill, I'm gonna throw back both of these on like a really, you know, kind of Anheuser shot, let it flex back, just get up the hill. So I'm gonna actually put some power on both of these. We'll start with the purple one first. That actually might be really, really good, especially if that gets ground play. God, those things are so overstable, and those probably got an insane amount of ground play. So let's see if it actually put me close to the basket. All right, so the blue one probably just outside circle. Slammer stepper. Nope, I'm just cage. Hopefully that's not the theme for all day today. Maybe I should just forehand throw them in at all times. All right, hole 6 is a par 3, 235 downhill. This one's good for 2 shots. Gonna go straight at it. So overstable. Boy, park the number 1's basket. Look at that thing, dude. I threw that on so much Anheuser and hard, and it still wanted to fight out just right before it hit that tree. Forehand smacked the tree, didn't go anywhere. A little bit wet. Let's give it a nice little run. Good run. Abandoned basket. I'm allergic to the chains. Forehand throw in, take 2. Negative. Durability test doesn't matter. You could run that thing over, it's still gonna be overstable. Hole 7 is a par 3, 205 feet. Just around these trees, kind of bends left to right. And we have a little bit of a left to right, so we get to see how these hold up to wind, which you know they're going to. They're built like bricks. Have you ever thrown a cinder block before? This is exactly what you would be throwing. These things are just, it's one of those discs you wanna like it, but you just can't get yourself to bag it. It's so thick. Forehand numero 1. A little high, but you got around the trees and basically went nowhere. A little bit more Anheuser too to try to get the distance. That was a lot better of a shot. Sockibomb Slammer stepper. I forgot those don't glide, so I actually gotta putt. And you're not gonna be putting with these, let's be real. Hole 8's 222 feet. This is kind of the hole that I was interested to play because this would kind of work for a backhand flex shot. Let it finish out. Skip, get some ground play. Yeah, that one's part. A little wobbly. It's down there though for a putt. Hole 9, 186 feet. Got a little bit of a tailwind. Let's go for some ace runs. God, those just die, don't they? Oh, that was a little bit far. Put a little too much power on that one. We'll do one more backhand, we'll grab them and give them a couple more throws. And to tell you guys, I am ripping really hard on Anheuser with those, and they're still just brick houses. All right, we're back here at hole 9. I'm gonna throw a couple other different shots that I didn't get to while we played the 9-hole course. I'm just gonna see what it does like on a huge spike hyzer, and then let's see if I can actually roll one of these or if it fights out. So I'm just gonna do a big spike hyzer and kind of a big Anheuser. Yeah. I'm surprised that thing didn't knock over the basketball goal, how overstable these things are. All right, now we're gonna go big Anheuser. Look at that. Oh man, those are just, yeah, they're overstable. My final thoughts on the Sockibomb Slammer is not a fan. I'm just going to be completely honest. I'm always going to be transparent with you guys. Now, I do like the feel of these a whole lot better, but when you have discs like the Justice or a Mutant or something like that, you can power down on those and still get the same flights. Very fun to just go out and play challenges with though. But something like this probably will not make my bag. But yeah, these are dropping at the time this video comes out at some point today. I was in Emporia for a tournament, so I was able to pick these up early. And if you guys are local, Basket Case has them in stock right now in your local retailers. Let me know what you guys think if you're gonna try something like this. And if you wanna see more disc reviews, check out the review here if you wanna watch more. And until then, I'll catch you guys in the next one.